It's not been a great week. I've been excluded from school for fighting. It was after school, and I swear it was the other kids who started it off. What's it got to do with school? It was after school, and it was in the car park. And they wouldn't listen to me because I've been in trouble before. The socials poked their noses in, and the teacher said I don't need no work. They said I don't concentrate and I mess up the lessons. The truth is, I can't do the work, but I'm not going to say that I am, and have them all call me thick. My nan will be mad at me. I live with my nan. That's me, my mum, my brother. We came to live with her because my dad got all banged up. He's in prison now. He did a bank robbery and he got caught. He was never interested in us, and he was never any good. He was just interested in booze and fags. I don't even think he was interested in me. Mum's a nervous wreck. She's depressed and she doesn't want us to turn out like my dad. She wants us to go to school and get a proper job. Mum loves us, mind, and Nan looks after us well. What Mum doesn't know is I do nick things. Normally from the market. There's a bloke who has really good gear. Me and my mates staged an argument, and that's just a distraction. We take this stuff and we run. And do I smoke weed? Hell yeah. The best part of the week is football on Saturdays. It's run by Dean. He's a youth worker or something like that. He's alright, he is. He told me I was good. He said if I did well in school, I could get into the local college. He said that there were club scouts looking for talent. And I mean, I am talent. As I've said, it's not been a good week.
Has he told you about me? I met him on a Saturday at the football at the park. I usually sit on the bench and watch, but the bloke who runs it sometimes gives me a game. I used to play for Spurs at a youth level. I was good. The trouble is, I got involved with the wrong crowd, as they say. There were a lot of gangs around where we lived, depending on which street you lived in as to what gang you were in. You had to prove yourself that you were up for it and that you had no chance really. A boy got stabbed at the local takeaways and we all had to disappear for a time. There were police everywhere and it was on this news. They haven't got anybody as of yet. My family wanted me out of the area because I'd already been in trouble with the police. Possession of Class B drugs, actual bodily harm, and in possession of a bladed weapon. It wasn't me who stabbed him. You do believe me, right? I was there, but I'm telling nobody. I will be killed if I do. My mum and dad arranged for me to get out of London and live with my auntie in Oxfordshire. She got me a place in the local college. It's alright. I'm doing a bouldering course. Mind you, I know a lot of easier ways to make money. While I'm out of London, I'm still in touch with my mates. I could travel around and go and see them. And then it's the parties, the drinking, the old wacky-backy. And if I'm carrying stuff for them around to their local contacts around here, I can earn a packet. Well, how do you think I could afford the gears, the trainers, the phone and the readies? I'm not a thief. I bought these legit. I told him he could have a part of the action if he starts selling some stuff locally. He can make over £100 a day. None of these nicking from the market, and once he proves himself, you can get much more. He sees that easy money. He can give some to his mum, show his friends. He's got nothing else to do because he's been chucked out of school. It's not easy money. Sometimes kids think they could do their bit and drop out. But the thing is, they can't. They know too much. There's ways of keeping them in and working for the crew. There's promises of more money. Some of them are dependent on the stuff and that they're carrying, and so they can't stop. And if they do get arsy about it, we just stage a robbery on them. They have all the gear that they were carrying for us stolen, and then we've got them. They have to pay it back, what was been stolen. And if they have no way of doing that, except the way of them just being told what to do. As I said, has he told you about me yet? Probably hasn't.
He's a good lad. He cares for his mum. He talks about wanting to provide for her. I hear her telling him she's all right. All she wants is for him to do well at school and get a job. Not to be like his dad, he was a wrong 'un. It doesn't help a boy when he has a father like that. Jobs are hard to get. If he doesn't finish school and go to college, he'll have no chance. He loves football and he has his dreams, but no one around here ever really makes it. The teachers have said that he could do football at college, and there are jobs he could do after that. I don't know much about it. I hope they're right. He's joined the football training in the park. That means he has some mates. I'm pleased about that. He said there's a bloke called Dean who organises the training, and Dean says he's good. Maybe he does have a chance of getting into college. I'll be glad for him, but more for his mum. She hasn't had it easy. His dad was a wrong 'un. He hit her. He never had a job and they often went without. It's been better for her to be here with the boys. It's not easy, mind. I'm on a pension and she has mental health problems, so she can't work. We get some benefits, and the social are talking to her about ways to manage the boys. It's not easy for a mum to manage boys who've seen what they have. She does her best, but they're bound to be affected, aren't they? He's not been to school this week. He says he's been in some bother, but it will all blow over. I know he doesn't want us to worry. He's a good boy like that. The school have contacted his mum, and she's supposed to be going into school tomorrow for a meeting. I worry that he's not telling us everything. He's not in school, but he's not here either. He had a new phone last week. I don't know how much he paid for that. He said he did some work setting up the store for a bloke on the market and he got money from him. I don't know how much these things cost. It's all beyond me and his granddad. He gets an awful lot of calls and texts now. He seems to have friends, but the boys that used to be his mates at school don't call for him now. He says he has a mate at football and he's older. He says he used to play for the Spurs youth team, so he must be good at football too. I suppose it'll be all right. I worry about him because he's out a lot more. He came home the other night. His jacket was ripped and his face was bruised. I was cleaning his room last week and I found a knife. It wasn't one of ours. What do you need a knife for? I didn't say anything. I didn't tell his mum. She's depressed enough as it is. She'd worry herself sick. I don't know what to do. You hear such stories, don't you? He is a good boy.
Good afternoon. This is PC Moulding from Thames Valley Police. Can I speak to John's mother, please?
It's John's nan here. How can I help you? I hope that's not a problem.
Right, I'm really sorry to bother you, but there's been an incident and John's in hospital at the moment.